Well, hello there. I've got a little break in my day and I decided to rent the Lime scooter over my shoulder as I've been doing all week here in Detroit, and I am exploring. I am out on a beautiful day in Detroit and I am here to dispel the myths about downtown Detroit. It's been really lovely. It's my third trip to Detroit in my life, and this is the first time I've ever been here. This is Milliken State Park. You can see there's a lighthouse behind me. The river is actually just to my south, and that land, that piece of land over there, and some of those tall buildings over there, that is Windsor, Ontario. There is a tunnel from Detroit to Windsor to make easy access between the two nations. And then over my shoulder this way, that is the Detroit city skyline. I've been scooting for maybe 2 miles or so from the convention center, and it's really just quite nice out here. Brett, reporting from Detroit. Bye now. Okay, well, I only realized today that I was going to be making a Detroit video, so all of the videos are going to have this costume. I'm much more close to central downtown Detroit right now. I'm actually standing in front of the Renaissance Center, which is a huge office complex made up of, I believe, 5 towers. And the signature tower, of course, is the Marriott Renaissance Center, the biggest hotel in Detroit. I did stay at that hotel for the SGMP conference some years back, and it towers over any of the other hotels in the area, has the most space by far. I am not staying there this time, though. I am staying at the MGM Casino Hotel, which hopefully you'll see in just a little bit. And right now, I am standing in front of the entrance ramp to the Detroit-Windsor Tunnel. This is the tunnel that connects the United States to Canada from the city of Detroit to the city of Windsor. How about that? All right, well, I've scooted myself now to Greektown, pretty famous part of Detroit. A lot of Greek heritage, plenty of Greek restaurants and whatnot. And there's also a signature hotel. You can see a few blocks behind me. That is the Greektown Casino Hotel. It is one of 3 casino hotels. I'm staying at one of them, that's MGM, and then there is a third one, the Motor City Casino Hotel. Detroit's actually got 3 gaming institutions, and they are not really adjacent to one another, so you can game in just about any part of the city. And of course, don't forget, if you cross into Canada, there's a Harrah's across the river. So lots to do in Detroit, but this is a really popular evening spot for dining and for bars and just for strolling with these old red brick buildings. Detroit is a pretty compact downtown. You can see that the Greektown Casino is over my shoulder there, but if you pivot this way, you'll see Comerica Park, which is where the Detroit Tigers play. Other side now of Comerica Park, but this block is where we had our opening night reception for Connect Marketplace, and you'll see, if I pivot over this way, you'll see the Fillmore Theater behind me, and then if I pivot over this way, you'll see the Fox Theater behind me. These are 2 very famous theaters in Detroit, which opened in the mid-1920s. You know, Detroit has a huge music history and live entertainment history, and these theaters, although they went through some hard times in the 70s and the 80s, they've both been restored and are beautiful now. Really great place to hold receptions currently, and also real live concerts. Well, I have had a blast having you join me on my Lime scooter. That was a 5.5 mile ride. Took 55 minutes, and it cost $25, which is my most expensive Lime event yet. But I think worth it. I needed the break today. We are now back at the convention center. This is the Huntington Center, once known as the Cobo Center. It is the location of Connect Marketplace in 2022, one of my favorite events of the year. We're gonna go take a look inside now. Okay, well, it is time. We are here. We are entering the trade show floor here, Hall B. It was an egregiously long break for lunch today, but I think that's by design. Really have a great opportunity now to visit with some of my supplier partners who I haven't had appointments with. I have one more session of appointments for about an hour coming up this afternoon. When I'm not in appointments, I can do things like play with puppies. Could there be anything more relaxing than playing with puppies? I think not. But people have really done it up this year with some incredible booths, some nice food offerings. The hall is enormous. It's maybe the biggest hall we've ever had for Connect Marketplace. I could be wrong on that, please check me. But while other people are mixing and mingling, there's a pickleball tournament going on. Pickleball is huge here at Connect Marketplace because there's a very big sports element to the show. Of course, I don't get involved with the sports side of things. I'm more on the meetings and convention side of things, but half of this event is dedicated to sports. And if you look over here, you'll see they actually have a live tournament going on right in the middle of the show. I'm gonna head to my table now, get myself ready for my afternoon of appointments. I'm excited about visiting with some of my more familiar supplier friends. What? A van that looks like a dog? Now look, I don't mean to suggest that an event like this is all fun and games. Just over my shoulder, you'll see people are actually handing out ice cream. And, you know, when you can't have ice cream, it's never a better time to get a massage or a manicure or a pedicure. Like I said, it's very serious business here at Connect Marketplace, and I am headed to my very serious table now. All right, this is it. This is table 918. This is my home for the last 2 days where I've been taking 49 9-minute long appointments with some of the best suppliers in the industry. And you'll see how huge this hall is, filled with buyers, just like me, who have all sorts of business to discuss. And my discussions will start in about 30 minutes. And sometimes you are lucky enough to get a lead and be able to walk it over to your partners right on the trade show floor. And this is an example. So I am in the New York City booth with my friend and colleague Liz Boylan. And I just got an opportunity from one of my top corporate clients. They want something high-end. They want something chic, boutique-y, almost swanky. It's a very young group. 40 rooms, 3 nights, 50 people in the meeting. Think crescent rounds. The only thing I don't have for you are dates. I just know September to November time frame. Where are we going with this one? What do you think?
Well, we have endless opportunities of cool, chic places. But for a group like this, there's a brand new neighborhood called Manhattan West. It's so cool. The NHL put their headquarters there, Peloton, Ernst & Young, name it, they're over there. The Pendry Hotel.
We like Pendry.
Cool, high-end, chic, perfect for this. Move a little more towards the Water Hudson Yards new development, the Equinox. All the millennials know the Equinox, but it's super high-end, it's fancy, good for a smaller group.
I love the Independence. These aren't ones that I would immediately know about.
Yeah. Or even, I love Central Park. I'm a sucker for the views. There's a hidden gem next to the JW called Park Lane.
Oh yeah, Park Lane, of course.
Park Lane, beautiful, serene, it's renovated, so it's like nice, pristine. And they have a new rooftop lounge, perfect for receptions, overlooking Central Park. So
this is awesome. This is hands-on knowledge. This is why you use your convention and visitors bureaus. They know, they're on the ground, they know it, they've seen the renovations. I'm going to be in New York in a few weeks. I'm coming up for the US Open. Maybe we can do a site visit of a couple of those.
We're going to do site visits. We're going to see the cool, beautiful, high-end chic things.
This is awesome. Thanks for your time.
I'm here for it. Thank you.